On June 16th, 2022, I posted my first YouTube video. 1,300 subscribers and 440,819 views later, we finally reached it. Whether you've been with me since day one or are just joining the team, welcome to my 100th video. So Josh, why did you start this YouTube channel again? I began taking basketball seriously in 9th grade. I've been playing as a little kid, but never really understood what it meant to practice at the sport and to get better. All of a sudden, COVID comes around, and I had nothing else to do. I would finish homework super early in the day, and asynchronous work, and then I would just kind of go outside and shoot hoops. And I remember being out there all day. I'm talking like shoot for 2 or 3 hours, come inside, grab a snack, go back outside. And I would just keep doing that every single day. At the time, I didn't know what getting better at basketball really meant. I just thought that by shooting outside, I was somehow improving, and I was going to make the NBA one day. We'll get more into that later. But the idea is, I think over time I developed an obsession and a passion for the game. So that's the whole basketball background. Let's talk about this whole YouTube thing. And if you didn't know already, I'm an avid YouTube watcher. So one day I'm just scrolling on YouTube, and I remember seeing day in the life of a D3 basketball hooper from this guy named Danny Cooper. He just graduated recently from Raven University, and he's a huge inspiration to me. And so I'm always a big fan of actually day in the life videos. That's why I love creating my own ones. So I clicked on his video, checked it out, because I assumed one day I was going to play college basketball. I wanted to kind of look into that. And so I'm watching his video, and my whole mind process during this whole video is like, well, why can't I make these myself? Like, right? I mean, it shouldn't be that hard. It's like watching, Kyrie Irving or Steph Curry shoot a deep three-pointer and thinking, I could just go outside and copy that. It shouldn't be that hard. Yeah, little did I know that was kind of not the case. So I'm seeing these day in the life videos from Danny Cooper, and I'm really inspired, and I'm thinking, well, he's inspiring me. Why can't I go and inspire the next generation of basketball players? And this was also kind of the time where I got really interested in how to improve my basketball skills and train by myself at home. So lo and behold, I create Josh Myler Basketball and post my first video. But it turns out it was terrible. So Josh, what have you learned so far? Well, let's go back and watch my first YouTube video, and then I'll detail the 3 key lessons I've learned from posting 100 YouTube videos. That first part took a long time. Still remember this sidestep, used it for the first few. I hope that was the first take. I don't remember though. Some elite crunches in my living room. That's how I thought you would vlog food back then. More food, because I thought everyone cared about food, I guess. I don't know. Books, still a big book guy, so that really hasn't changed in around a little bit under or over 2 years. Yeah, this is great, accurate depiction of me. Like, you can just see I'm shooting around. I don't think I even had a plan. And more food. Even more food. There it was. Oh, I remember it took me a while to kind of edit that. And here I thought it was going to be some elaborate 10-minute video that looked like super polished. And I also remember hitting publish or post. I'm like, here I go. I'm going to be Mr. Beast. I'm going to be viral. And that was kind of not the case. And so, I mean, I'm really proud and glad that I did that first video. I definitely think it passes the cringe test, because I cringe almost every time I watch it, and I'm getting farther and farther away from kind of that skill level of that first video. But it just thought it was so easy. I made this, and then I was like, wait a minute, this is not actually kind of how it works. So, yeah, I remember sending it to a few of my friends, getting their reactions, and just thinking that I had no idea where this was even going. I figured I'd post like 1, maybe 2, or maybe 10 max. Didn't even know 100 YouTube videos was even possible to make. So it's just the funniest thing watching it back multiple times. I do check it back every once in a while just to kind of see. But it's honestly, I'm very proud of it, and I'm grateful for starting. So let's talk lessons learned. I want almost all my YouTube videos to be educational and for you to get some sort of value, so here's 3 key things that I've learned from posting 100 YouTube videos. The first lesson is that consistency is key, crave the iterations. Now, when I posted that first video, I didn't know how long I was going to do it for, but something I've always been important in having in my mindset is to be consistent, right? So I posted that video, a few days later I posted another one, and I just kept going. Maybe I didn't have that end goal in mind, and this can apply to you too. You might not have that end goal in mind, but what you know is that you're going to be consistent and improve at your craft, right? If I post a YouTube video every 6 months, odds are I'm not going to be getting that good at, filming and editing and posting those YouTube videos. And guess what? If you go and practice your basketball skills 1 time a week, odds are that your basketball skills won't be as good as if you had practiced 5 times that week. So, right, my biggest thing here, consistency is key. The second lesson learned is to make it fun. My first few videos, to be honest with you, were just really an exercise of creativity. You can see the first one didn't really help you get that much better at basketball. It didn't give you 3 ways to nail a three-pointer. It was just to have fun. And I wanted to find enjoyment in kind of the content creation process. Just like now I'm finding ways to make basketball workouts for the kids I'm training a lot more fun. So really make something fun. Find ways to make basketball fun on your own, right? That could be challenges, that could be playing with more friends, that could be playing in more live situations. Enjoy what you do and you'll never work a day in your life is a quote that you can live by. I'll admit there were times that I spent, especially in the beginning, a long time editing a video just to find out that I got 30 views. But because I found fun in the process of being creative and editing the thumbnail and posting it, I was able to continue, right? If you're gonna fail at basketball at some point, maybe you'll get cut, maybe you'll lose the ball in practice. Levels of failure are gonna vary, right? They're subject to change. But if you enjoy what you're doing, it doesn't really matter what happens to you, you're gonna keep going, right? You can fall down with something, but if you enjoy it, you're gonna stand back up. The third lesson learned is that it's about the people. I could probably talk about basketball all day and also all night, but meeting other basketball trainers, coaches, and players has really empowered and fueled my journey to keep posting these videos online. I've gotten inspiration from them, I've collaborated with them, and really just being around the game of basketball and players connected to basketball as a whole has really enhanced this journey. So what can you do on your end? Maybe you can find some more basketball coaches and reach out to them, right? We're living in the golden age of social media, so can you connect to different coaches and basketball players with unique perspectives on Instagram, right? Keep learning, growing your network, right? It's not about what you know, it's about who you know. So as I started meeting all these new basketball coaches and players, I was taken all over the place. And I've only been doing for YouTube for 2 years, right? I imagine that in the next 8, and when I get to that 10-year mark, I'll be going all over the place, meeting brand new basketball players and coaches and trainers a few times a week, right? So it's all about who you know. Let's talk about the future. Now, by the time you're watching this, since I like to schedule my post out, I'm most likely going to be starting my freshman year at Drexel University, and I'm really excited to document every step of the way. Going forward, you'll get a new blend of basketball and college lifestyle videos, and I'm particularly excited to show you the behind the scenes of what it's like to be a college student, because maybe one day you'll need those tips, tricks, and the lessons learned that I'm going to learn throughout my college career to succeed in yours. No matter what, I want to bring an even more unique perspective to the game of basketball, both on and off the court. While I don't know what the next 100 video titles are, I should really get to work on that. I can promise you this, that the next 100 videos will be even better with more insights, more challenges, and opportunities for us to grow together. Finally, I want to say a thank you to my big supporters. So whether you've liked the video, commented, shared, subscribed, reposted, whatever other types of engagement there are, I truly appreciate it. I mean, you guys have really kept me motivated, and I think you're the best community out there. I don't know, maybe we should think about a name for the community, like JSBers or something, like JSB''S. I don't know. That's totally up to you to figure out. I mean, I really appreciate the support. It just keeps me going, and I think it keeps me motivated to keep reaching more and more people and, you know, make the world a better place with each video. That's my goal, to help one person. I've obviously helped more than that, but my original goal, and it remains the same, is to make a positive impact on and off the basketball court. So, you know, make sure you're subscribed and watching all my latest videos, because that mission's only gonna be pushed further. And whether you're part of the day one or you've just joined the journey now, thank you for being a part of it. Here's to that next 100 videos.